Hi peeps. So I wanted to share these two junk journals that I have finished. I feel like I haven't done journals in so long. I hope this angle is okay. I'm gonna kind of adjust you a little bit. Um, I don't know. I've been working with different angles trying to get the best view because I absolutely hated the way my last video looked. So I'm hoping this looks better. Sorry for the tripod. It's only I can't do anything with it. Um, anyway, so let's get started. So this I was so excited about Tsunami Rose's new digital kit called French Classified that I could not wait to use it. And I think she's probably going to have us use it for our next month design team project, which I am perfectly fine creating another journal with this because I really should have used hardbound books because I packed these two journals so much that yeah, I need to do a bigger version. So, and I also have the TN size that I can also do. So we'll see. I might do both. So, in addition to her beautiful kit, um, I used some papers from this paper collection from I think it's from Hobby Lobby because it's Paper Studio. The only thing I don't like about this paper is how thin it is. But it's beautiful and it matched so well with her collection that I just had to use it. So let's get started. They're pretty much identical. I am going to go through both of them. I'm going to list them separately, but they are pretty much identical except for like the covers and kind of how I decorated them on the inside. But everything else is pretty much the same. So I'll just start. Oh, and I did use two different types of paper with them. Okay, this one I use my I had to feel it to see which one. No, I'm sorry. It's the inside, not the outside. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. This one I use my vintage paper. And then this one I used my regular 32 pound copy paper. So well, let's go to the blue one first. Um, so what I did with this is an image from Tsunami Rose's kit, one of the ephemera pieces, and I use my die to cut out this little oval, the scallop oval, and then I just kind of roughly tried to make an oval out of the lace, and then I just added some sheer ribbon and a little floral here in the middle. And then I have some lace and some rosette trim. And I just have this little faux cameo charm that I got from Michaels. I struggled with which bulb clip to use. I didn't know if should use gold, silver, or black because those are the only three colors I have. So what I'll do is I'll include the other two colors in case you don't like the gold. You can switch it up. And then because of the way I made this journal, of course, it has the large tags, which I love. So it has leftover paper from the collection, and I used some French book pages on the back, and I just used some scraps from the collection, the paper collection, not the kit. And I just stitched around it, and then I created a journal spot here in case you wanted to add some journaling here. I just used my die and some paper. It has like a ledger in the background. So yeah, just really simple tag. I thought about putting a flower, but I was like, it's a lot going on the cover, so I'll just leave it plain. And then the back one, I did the same thing with, oops, it's so big it won't even, okay, let me, it's not going to stand up. This leftover paper, I did the same thing on the back, stitched around it, And um, so yeah, so they go in the back. I love doing this style journal because I love using the big giant tags with the pocket in the front. I love that. Okay, so speaking of pockets, so because this paper is so thin, it's not that like sturdy as I don't want to say sturdy because it's sturdy. It's not, the paper is not thick like cardstock, you know, regular pattern paper. So just keep that in mind. Um, so I made a gigantic pocket here in the front, and I use my die to put this oval so you can write a name or something there. And then I just added these little flowers and a little enamel dot, which is actually a homemade enamel dot. And then I just added this another die cut and a little journal card here. And I put these die cuts, there's going to be a few of them in here, and I'll tell you why. I'll keep this out, so I'll tell you why I added those. So I have some lace. I didn't even show you that. Sorry, I feel like I haven't done a video in so long. I'm kind of off. So I have some lace on some of the pages here. It's so pretty. They both have the exact same lace. Okay, so this is Tsunami Rose's beautiful kit. So I just thought the first page should have the title of the kit. So that's what I did. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. This is from the Kirby paper stack. And then Tsunami Rose's ephemera that I stitched. Everything is stitched except for I think there's some tags that I forgot to stitch. So there is oh no, I didn't forget to stitch. I had already glued it and I was afraid that I was going to mess up my needle. So there is some stamping, some ledger paper. So yeah, what I was thinking with these die cuts, if you didn't want to journal on like the ledger paper or the music sheets or something, you could just glue that on there and, you know, do your journaling if you wanted to. So that was that was my thinking, adding a bunch of these die cuts. I put that upside down in with the journal, and I'll add some with your goodie bag. So this, I don't know where it came from. It was in my stash, so I just added it here. I stitched around it on a vintage index card. I'm going to take this off only because there's a little tiny envelope here, and I didn't put anything in this envelope. Okay. But I have another little small envelope that I did put something in. So let's just put this back on here. Okay. So because the paper, this paper studio paper is so thin, I don't know why I can't talk straight. I used some cardstock and I used my punch to kind of give it a little bit of a decoration, and I just adhered it just to make the paper a little bit sturdier. I didn't do all of them, but I did some of them just so I can add, you know, like tuck spots and stuff like that, and it won't be so flimsy. So this is from Tsunami Rose here. Did that go? Oh, I thought the belly band came off. It was the lace. I was going to say, oh my God, I didn't put any glue on here. Okay, so this is Tsunami Rose. It's her ephemera. I left it open in case you wanted to do more journaling, but you can seal it if you want. So that just tucks in there. And this is the Kirby paper. I did some stamping, a little sticker up here. This is some resume paper, I think it is. Here's another ephemera from Tsunami Rose. This as well. So there's like coffee dye paper, so I don't have to keep saying it. Coffee dye paper, some tracing paper. I probably still say it anyway. Ledger paper, some vintage papers. I don't know. There's a little bit of everything in here. So I got this from Pixby. I have some Pixby images in there. And this is exactly how it prints it. It's like, that is so cute. I was going to cut it, but I decided to just make it one big, you know, journal card. Because I just thought it was so cute. Looks like they're like shopping. And I thought it was cute. So I just backed it on some cardstock so you can journal here. And then I just did my little stitching around there. And then I just have this little paper clip that I just put some satin ribbon on there. I wanted to do a couple of altar paper clips. If I get the chance, I'll do it. So this is also from Pixby. It's another journal card that I stitched around, and there's the index card on an index card, and I had that tucked in there. Pixby has such great images too. This came from Pixby. It's like it's like an open book page, and it's like a vintage Paris with book pages and florals. And then you'll see the other side in a minute. And then they had this other picture with just really subtle, this page here, and it says Paris in the back. I think it's like a faded map, or just some images of Paris and stuff in the background. So I'm sure that the camera's probably not going to pick that up. But I thought it was great because you can still journal, you know, even though there's an image on there. And it's a little stamping here. So here's some music paper, and I paper clipped this on here. So in case you wanted to, like I said, glue that on there and do some journaling on it, you can do that as well. So this is coffee dyed. I don't even know if I said that. I have some stock record paper in here. This is that onion skin paper. And then I made a little, this is actually a long envelope, and I just cut it down. So I used half in this one and half in the other one. And this is Tsunami Rose clip art. This is from the ephemera kit. This is from Pixby. And then this is Tsunami Rose. So I left this open for a tuck. So that's Tsunami Rose. So it's blank on the inside. This kit, I don't know. I really love it. And then I put a coffee dyed heart-shaped doily. I think I forgot to put the one in the other one. So that's the only thing that's not in there. And then I just added a little sticker here. Some more onion skin paper. This is also from Pixby. This is from a vintage book that I had. It says England's Golden Age. I just thought the images look cool with this paper collection, so I added it in there. A little chandelier stamp here. Some tracing paper. I like how that looks. I didn't coffee dye it. The little stamp here. I love my floral stencil coffee dye paper right there. These I got from Pixby too. There was like 4 of them, and so I printed all 4 of them, and I just backed them with some cardstock. And then I added some lace up there. And then this is from the digital kit, and it's just a beautiful collection. This is from the paper pad. This is from Pixby. And then some Edith Holden paper. This is the middle of the signature. So I did have to cut it down, but so pretty. I love it in the middle like that. Let's see. This kit is so beautiful. I really, really love it. I love it because it's not an abundance of pink. Because sometimes there's just too much pink going on for me. This is from Tsunami Rose as well. And then I added this stamp here. other side of the tracing paper. I made a belly band, so I have to tell you what I did. So I had the leftover, I had made the belly band too long because I don't never measure anything. And so I went to trim it and I cut the paper at the top. So I had to hide it. So I added I added these two flowers and a brad. So it's a belly band, and this is from Pixby as well. And as you can see, I had to add a flower up there. But, it still looks cute, I think. That's because I don't measure anything. This is left the other side of the onion skin paper. And then I altered a couple of guest checks. Some washi tape and a ticket. And this is from Tsunami Rose's kit. And this is her clip art and a doily in the background and some trim. I did a little bit of everything with this guest check. And then I made a belly band. This is from the kit as well. And then so is this. This one I actually put a little Polaroid inside. So that just kind of slips there. And then, I didn't put anything back here. But anyway, I made a tuck spot. So you can add something in the back. You'll see I did put something in the other one. I put a tag in the other one, but I forgot to put the tag in this one. So there is the next page. See how beautiful it looks like it belongs with this kit. This paper collection looks like it belongs with this kit. It just matched so pretty. So many paper collections match this kit as well. So I'm going to use a totally different paper collection when if I have to do this for my design team project, which I believe she said we are. I did a fabric flip and I added some lace here at the top so you can put some journaling underneath. And here is, skipping pages. Here's the other side. I love these vintage ads on that paper collection. Other side of the stock paper and onion skin paper. And music sheet. I did a little tuck spot here. Here's a little another tag from Pixby. This was in my stash. This is from the collection. This is the other side of that paper that I got from Pixby. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the Eiffel Tower here, and it's like postcards. It's really, really faint, but it's really cool. And then on the other side of that book is this beautiful lady. So I thought she looked perfect to be in this kit. In this journal. So I didn't decorate everything. I wanted to, but I didn't. I just had this left over, so I added it in here. I just glued it on and made it a tuck spot. And this is from Tsunami Rose. Oops, upside down. This is her ephemera from that kit. And then here is another guest check. I sewed this die cut piece, added Tsunami Rose clip art and her ephemera from the collection. This is also from the collection. It's Paris. And then this I got from the Bestie. So another little place to journal. Some ledger paper. And then this I had in my stash. I thought it went perfectly, and it is glittery, so I did add some hairspray, so it's not as bad because it was really bad before. So I sprayed it with some hairspray so you won't have glitter all over the place. But there is a journal card in there, so you can journal on it. Some of the glitter is still coming off, but it's not like it was before I sprayed it. And then there is the back. So that is this one. Oh my goodness, that took forever. So I'm gonna go through this one really fast because I don't know how much space I have on my phone. So I'll just show you really quick the tags in this one. This one's kind of plain. You could journal on the front and the back. I didn't die cut this. I already had this one. And oh, let me show you. I put the lace, different little rosette trim, and a pink one. And then the back of this tag looks like this. I like that this paper says journal on the back. But that was pretty cool. So, like I said, they are pretty identical. The same thing. I do want to show you this, how it, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but let me just try. So the difference in the paper, I don't know if you can tell, but this one, which is the vintage paper, came out like a tiny bit darker, more vintage looking, I guess. Oh, this one I was doing. Okay, so yeah, let's go quickly. So this was in my stash, so I don't know where it came from. I made a little pocket with that one. I did the same thing. So I'm just gonna go really quick, so this doesn't be like a half an hour video. Some stamping, same papers, just the same image. Different belly band, but still a belly band. Here's another book page. The stock record. Die cut. Little tuck spot. Same image. There's two little tuck spots here. It's a little envelope. This is, I already opened it, so you already know what's inside. So I had to fold it because I didn't want to cut. Look how pretty. I didn't want to cut it, so I had to fold it in the middle. Some stamping. And then this, same thing. I just added a different Polaroid in there, in that one. And then this one has the tag, Paris tag in the back. They all will have the exact same tags. I just didn't put all of them in the same, you know. Some of them you will get in the goodie bags, and you can add it to your journal if you want. So pretty much the exact same thing, same stamping, same images, pretty much, except for like the ones like this one. I don't have two of the same. But all the ones that I printed are all the same. All the printed images. The fabric is different. I did a different fabric on this one. It's the same beautiful lady right there. Same envelope. Some of that, it's a vintage playing card here. The other book, this one will have it in a goodie bag. Here I did the envelope a different way. Just added the tag here. The Tsunami Rose. I left it open for a tuck spot as well, so you can put something inside the pocket as well. And that is it. So I hope you guys like them. They are super chunky. They will be listed in probably once this is uploaded, because the listing is already drafted. Just have to add the link to this video. So I hope you love it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not already bought Tsunami Rose kit, oh my god, you need to get it because it is amazing. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.